Is that the mother you banged?
My mom.
Oh, your regular mom.
She was honest yourself.
What? What's just happening?
It's not the same one.
Did you say banging your mom?
Wait, I'm trying to get us live. All right, there we go. Had to try to get us live on the Instagram as well. All right, what's up, everyone? Good afternoon. Welcome to, it might as well be Tuesdays at Gebhards.
Tuesdays continued.
Tuesdays continued. Yeah, you know, it's
The basement edition.
What is it, Leap Day or something stupid like that? So
Sure.
I'm like, well, you know what? We need to have a beer for Leap Day.
Whoop, whoop.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers to the
Spanish
Spanish
Kings.
Kings. But Matt's very, very crowded upstairs because who's playing the Beacon tonight? Susan
Tedeschi Trucks Band.
Tedeschi Trucks is playing the Beacon.
It's smelly up there.
So obviously they're a drinking crowd because the bar's already crowded. Matt's like, why don't we go down to the basement?
It's warm down here, too.
It's really warm. We might have to move into your giant cooler.
I'm going to have to move into taking my pants off.
We got Josh. What is Josh saying? Greg Opie Hughes, birthplace, parts unknown. No, man, I was born in Astoria, Queens. Where were you born, Matt?
In the Catskills.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
Catskills.
Catskills.
Mountain boy.
That's right.
Now a farmer.
I know how to fish.
One of those.
I don't.
You don't know how to fish, though? Oh, God.
I do know how. Whatever. I just don't want to.
You were conceived at Mount Airy Lodge with the heart-shaped tubs
That might have been it.
Oh, wow.
On Valentine's Day.
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You think
My
Matt-
birthday is 9 months and a day after Valentine's.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Good job, Mom and Dad. So romantic.
Scott Watson's in the corner, and he just said that, I don't know if you heard it, but Matt was conceived in one of those heart-shaped, what is it, a tub?
Yeah, a hot tub.
Mount Airy, beautiful Mount Airy Lodge.
Look, I'll do stupid shit. I'll take a dump at the Port Authority, no problem. But I would never get into a heart-shaped tub in Mount Airy Lodge.
It's got that nice film on top.
Oh, of course it has the film on
Yeah,
top.
those are my siblings.
Your siblings are floating on top. But you're trying to tell me, so you were conceived, I mean, you were born 9 months
And a day.
and a day after Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Uh-huh.
I was, I'm a P-Town conceiver.
Say again?
I'm a P-Town.
Have another beer!
I've only had one sip so far. What's the all the way at the end of Cape Cod? Is that Provincetown?
Province.
So back in the day, that's where my parents went for their honeymoon, and I was
Product of honey.
I was absolutely conceived in Provincetown, all the way at the end of Cape Cod, because just like you, like 9 months after their honeymoon, I was brought into this world to be a pain in the ass. Cheers. Cheers
Not
to
a lot of
everybody.
kids being conceived in Provincetown these days.
Not a lot of kids being conceived in Providence. Oh, that's right. Scott Watson. Scott Watson is a meat and potatoes guy. He just wants his meat. He wants his potatoes, and that is it. Was it at the beautiful Mount Airy Lodge? Yeah, we went over that. I think Sharma. Have you ever gone to one of those joints?
I've seen them.
You ever go cheesy?
Well, I mean, I've definitely gone cheesy in the past.
I don't. I don't think I've ever gone cheesy.
But not in the Catskills.
Are you podcasting from a kidnapping? This is my brother. My brother's checking it. What's up? I guess we should mention that this is the basement of Gebhards on the Upper West Side, because Matt actually has a crowd. He's like, you know, can we do it
I don't
in the
want
basement?
anybody to see us.
You don't want anyone to see
I don't
us?
want our fine patrons to know that we do this here.
But the basement is awesome. Why don't we start a card game? Why don't we start some illegal gambling down here?
No way.
What?
No
What?
way.
What?
No illegal anything.
What?
No way
We could
on live internet.
We could set up a card table. Well, it's so obvious that there's been a card table on these empty kegs. Why else are they here?
Perfectly spaced.
I wonder why we have a murder room, too.
We got a murder room. Do you still fly fish, Ope? A little bit. I mean, I haven't done it in a few years, but I love the fly fishing. What kind of fishing have you done, Matt?
Bass.
Bass fishing.
Bass fishing.
All right.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, in the streams, in the rivers, and that sort of thing. I don't know. I've seen these guys like you standing on the shore with them launching it out. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I don't
And
know,
you
it
don't
just
launch it
looks-
out. The fish are right there in the waves.
Yeah.
This is what you do with surf casting. Whoop. Whoop. That's all you do.
That's why I don't do it.
All the
You
other,
make that noise. Too.
well, all the other idiots.
Oh, I guess I can make the noise. I should try.
All the other idiots like, I want to catch a big fish, so they cast it as far as they can, and guess what? Nothing. They have the same bait all day, and I'm just pulling in monsters. Scott Watson knows.
I know.
He knows.
Mhm.
But no, I don't. I want to fly fish. Where Matt has like his farm, I'm sure there's some good fly fishing up there.
Well, it's not far from where fly fishing started, huh?
Roscoe?
Roscoe.
But you're close to Roscoe?
Not real close, but it's in the same neck of the woods general area.
Have you been to the Roscoe Diner?
I sure have. I sure have. I used to go there every other week.
I brought my family there last May. We went to Niagara Falls for my son's 13th birthday, and we stopped at the Roscoe Diner, and they had a lovely leak leaking right onto my omelet.
On the omelet?
Pretty much.
All right.
And they're
Pretty
like,
much.
And they're like, sorry.
I
And,
can see it from over here.
and instead of going, how about we move tables? They're like, and they got a bucket. So I'm eating
Put,
my
put a bucket on your omelet?
right on the
Yeah,
table.
under the bucket.
Right on the table. And I'm like,
Yummy.
oh, could you break out some of those old beers? Not to drink. I don't need
Yeah, I
it.
can tell you, man.
No, we don't have to open it up.
Oh, no, I know.
All right, because if we're in the basement, Matt has a collection of really, really old and special beers with a lot of dust on them. Any ghosts in that basement? LOL. Maybe in that room right there. We call that the murder room.
Here's a couple of fun ones.
Ooh, so Matt obviously knows his beer, and he also collects shit. And every once in a while, we drink one of these.
Yeah, we should start that again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it anytime.
This is the Hansens Oude Heutze Lambic. This one's probably, I would say, 12 years old.
There's the label. There's a 12-year.
I'll have to
Belgian.
double check it, but
Belgian,
most of these
obviously.
are 12 to 15. That one's a 2010. Yeah, Rodenbach, one of the original sour beers. 2010 vintage.
What do you mean that one of the original sour beers?
So this one, it's a Flemish red ale
Okay.
that gets aged in these 18,000-liter oak vats for 18 months.
Nice.
And it goes in as this pale beer, and then it comes out a red sour from the charred oak.
Is it tasty?
It's incredible. It's the first Belgian beer I ever had before I went to Belgium.
Are we drinking that today?
We
No.
why do that?
No.
And this one's for Ron if he shows up.
I don't want to tempt you. What is that?
Fucking pumpkin beer.
God.
For the pumpkin head?
Pumpkin lambic.
We can talk about Ronnie's not here. Good old pumpkin head Ron the waiter. We got a beer for you. What is it called? Timber?
Pumpkin lambicus from Timmermans.
I bet you it tastes pretty good though.
It does actually.
All right.
So it's not really for him. It's too nice.
All right. I guess if we collect $100 of super chats today, you'll open up one of these
Then
bad
we'll
boys.
smash one of these.
Then we'll smash one. All right.
Pumpkin one.
Yeah, we'll launch it in the murder room. See what happens.
All right. We got a guest. He's in the murder room. He had to sit
He's just
there.
finishing up.
He had to sit there. He had to sit there for 15 straight minutes. Should we bring him on to
All right.
the live stream from the basement at
Present
Gebhards?
him with his
All the
pumpkin
way
beer.
from the
Leslie Larson. Hi, everyone. Hi, Leslie. We got a mystery guest coming out of the murder room.
You know that works?
Mommy!
He's down wrong.
This. Where am I? Hey, Ron, go in the room. It'll be funny. It's not funny. I'm in a dark, damp room. I got asbestos in me now.
Here's Ron. Here's
Great.
Ron.
Great joke, Opie.
That's how it all started.
There's lawyers all over the TV that'll take care of you. Yeah, don't give me COVID again, Ron the waiter.
Anything for comedy. All I can taste is rust and moisture.
That room is scary, right? What is that room? It's like an old ice box, I think, from the turn of the century.
No, I don't
That's
know.
what I
I
think.
think it's a Smuggler's Haven.
Smuggler's Haven, even.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
why would you put a door on the Smuggler's Haven? Wouldn't
I
you
put
like
the door
hide the
there.
door? Oh, you put the door there. Ronnie, Jesus. I guess you're happy to see me. Oh, my God, dude. Whoa. What the heck,
made it?
man?
Did you just break your other ribs?
Yeah. Pumpkin beer. Oh, Baby Albatross Music is not a fan of the pumpkin beer. Some of the pumpkin beers, I gotta be honest, they're not bad, man.
Well, they're pumpkin pie beers mostly because they spice them with all the
No, I don't like all
general
that. I like
pumpkin pie spice,
yeah,
allspice.
They've gotten crazy and they put like cinnamon on the rim of the.
But there's a few that are just brewed with straight pumpkin, and they're like they
yeah,
don't
it's just
spice
a
them
base.
sweet.
Yes.
The
It's
number one
gourdy.
beer with a fruit in it is grapefruit.
For you,
Schaffenhof-
yeah?
Well, no, I'm saying that's the
Well,
number one.
Schaffenhofer's
the number one beer.
No, I'm for like fruit or pumpkin. I'm saying.
Yeah.
Beer, leave beer alone.
Dude, do not talk.
You know
about
what we do with
Schaffenhofer.
Schafferhofer? All right. So we keep them warm here. And if our staff is late, we make them chug it before they're allowed to sign in.
That's awesome.
And it's punishment. So most people aren't late to work. And that shit sucks, especially when it's warm.
Good afternoon, man cavers. I don't man cave.
You are currently doing so.
I don't
Yeah,
man.
you're
This is
100%
not a man
man
cave.
cave.
Is this a man cave?
This is manner than most of them.
Do you have a man cave?
I have a bar in my barn.
That's all right.
So I
If you
wouldn't call it a
no,
If
no,
you
cave.
have a bar, that's a man cave. If you have a bar,
No, a bar in a barn is not a man cave.
Because I associate that with the
Cowboy?
basement of the home, right? We're like,
Yes.
don't send the kids down until
Yes.
the lights are off.
That's Daddy's place. You're not allowed down there. I'm not allowed down
you have
there.
some neon signs on the wall that work.
He wants
Yeah,
to
I
hang
do.
out.
That's a man cave.
It's a bar.
Yeah, it's a man cave.
He wants to hang out with
Well,
dudes.
You
We're gonna.
you have a dartboard.
A
do.
dot.
I have a dot
It's a man cave.
I
It's
have
a
a
man cave.
dartboard and a shooting gallery.
Oh, it's a man cave.
An actual shooting gallery.
You have
yeah.
foosballs?
Slide the
In the barn?
Dude, you have a
Oh,
slide
no.
the barn door
Wait a
over,
minute. You have like a
and
ridiculous
the neighbor's
man
cows
cave.
are right there.
No.
Oh, get out of here. dude.
No, stop. Stop. A man cave is in your stupid basement. But if you're like having cool shit in a barn, that's not a man cave, Ron.
Thanks.
There's a big difference.
You're the
I
man
don't
cave. Sorry. I did not have a tickle cough until I went in there. I now have a fucking tickle cough, and I can't even see it. I was in the darkness for so long. You know what I mean? I can't even, everything's a blur.
Why do you call it a tickle cough?
Because it
Because there was a little hole.
No, because I
Came out.
got fucking rust and asbestos and probably
Yeah.
poisonous spirits.
You know what
Right.
that's called? It's
Dude, you
called
can
a.
feel-
It's called a cough.
No, you can feel the dampness in that room. It's like I
I
feel
got
like,
a tickle cough. Tee-hee.
I think something touched me in there.
I believe it.
No, I'm not joking. By the way, it may have been a rat because there's a big rat trap in there.
No, there's no rest.
There's no rats. You don't want to talk about rats with a bar. or
Well, you know what it
restaurant
is.
here.
No, that's true. But you know what it is. When I came out,
There
of
really
that,
is no rat traps. in
there
this
is
whole
no. And by the
joint.
way, if there was any rodents, I would have been screaming. I'm one of those guys. I don't like bugs. I'm a screamer. I really am. But you know what I felt like when I came out of that dark. You know what I felt. You know what I felt like when I came out of that dark fucking tunnel.
Yeah.
Those fucking Orthodox Jews. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait, Ron,
You can just say family.
breathe. I know you're breathing in asbestos.
I'm just glad to be out in the light.
But you just gave me so much stuff. Like you're scared. Who's scared of bugs?
I am.
Bugs are easy.
Dude, I go nuts, dude.
What
I
bug-
actually like
What
it's-
bugs scare you?
No, like if I'm, dude, I have a basement apartment, so like I have
Spiders?
No, I have centipedes.
Silverfish?
I don't know what a silverfish
Cockroach
is.
is a little creepy. Cockroaches are creepy.
Oh, it was gross. My daughter was eating her bugs. She dropped it on the floor, picked it up, and ate it.
Nice.
I'm
a
floor bugs. Ew.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a big fan of eating
By the
stuff
way,
that fall on the floor.
Roaches don't exist in basement apartments because the spiders and the centipedes eat them. I swear to God, I've never seen a roach in my life. Spiders
Roaches
and
are-
centipedes.
Roaches
Roaches
are
are trying to
creepy.
figure out what an apartment is.
But my whole family screams when they see a bug, and I just
I'm
go
good
over and
with it.
I pick it up with my
No.
stupid fingers.
No.
Sometimes I'll eat it just in front
Just
of
for
them.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm not even hungry.
No, I'm not. All you guys need now is Marcellus for your Pulp Fiction basement reunion scene. That's a funny line.
Well, so I said that his new name is the Gimp.
Well,
Why aren't you laughing at my brother's Pulp Fiction line, Scott?
Oh, that was your brother. All right.
Well, we got one of your family members listening.
We can add the laugh track.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Man of Extremes. Opie is either in a classy high rise or the basement from Silence of the Lambs. Yes. We said if we get $100 in super chats, we're opening up. Which one are we opening up?
We're gonna
Smash
open
it.
the Rodenbach.
All right, so $45 to our goal. And then we're gonna open. That's the first beer you ever drank, too, right? You said
It's the version of it. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I found out I was going to be an exchange student, and my mother went to the grocery store and said, "Oh, a Belgian beer." She grabbed Rodenbach.
Is that the mother you banged?
My mom.
Oh, your regular mom.
She was hot as your sister.
What? What's just happening?
It's not the same one.
Did you say banging your mom? What
It's
am I
not-
missing?
He banged one of his moms.
I was never for so long. I was there for so long. You're now with your mother?
We'll tell you when you're older. Okay.
Oh my God!
No.
We'll
So
fill you in.
what happened to the?
Listen.
What happened to the girl from
Anyway, the beer was
Indonesia?
wonderful.
Oh,
The girl from Indonesia's no more.
We forgot about the beer.
All right, let me
Yeah.
wait.
And now Indonesia's coming out.
Wait, so your mom,
My mother
your mother,
was like, "Oh, he's going to Belgium, so let's get him a Belgian beer,
And
and
that
we'll
was-
know what he's getting into." And it was Rodenbach.
but she had no idea what you.
She had no idea what I was going to get into.
Because then he went over there as an exchange student, and you banged your host mom.
I did.
There you
It
go.
happened.
It happens.
It happened. Yeah, it was quality.
That's badass.
From here, it looks like I'm on a 2-seater bicycle with
I don't even think.
Doesn't it? It
What
looks
you
like
say?
it looks
Yeah,
like
they're
we're on a
sitting
two-seater.
tandem.
Come on, just sit there like this.
Honestly, dude,
We're on one of
They're
those.
tandem in the basement again.
look at us.
We're on one of those.
Let's go to the farmers market, Opie.
We're on one of those Wildwood boardwalk bikes.
Yeah.
I'll drive.
You're making
Oh.
bobsled.
Car, please.
Right. All right, listen. You said it was she hot. It
Yeah.
doesn't. Honestly, that story is so cool. I don't even care if she was hot.
And yes.
She was.
Oh yeah.
And how old were you? 17, 18?
18.
Oh, so you were just full
I
of.
was fresh.
You were just.
I was fresh.
You were just.
So cute.
What, you had sex at that age?
at my age at
Like,
18?
Yeah, were you a virgin or no?
No.
Ron, most
I
people
was.
had sex before they were around the age
I'm
of
still
18.
crying.
Nah, dude, I was a late bloomer.
No, we
You
learned.
just came out of there?
Dude, we learned he's never had sex because we asked him about his first time, and his story was very,
it was
very
That's
very
right.
vague.
That's right. Got us in trouble for a few
Tangent, but the
minutes.
actual- yes.
It was very vague. John Cords, $10, chipping in for the beer opening.
Thanks, John.
Wait, what are we up to? 10, 45,
55
55.
bucks.
All right.
25 more.
Now I know what we have to do with super chats. You got to kind of like
Say we're gonna drink.
put little goals.
Yeah.
Empty.
We're drinking goals for ourselves on there.
All right. I like that. Oh, yeah. We're getting closer. $10 from Josh Bruin.
Maybe we should bring out some whiskey too.
What-
All right, $2.50 and we'll do this bottle of whiskey.
Empty.
Scott Arsenal, $9.99. Good to see you all in this, in the basement of Gebhards. All right, another 10. What are we up to?
$4.99.
$64.99?
65 bucks.
Let's round it off. 65. Go get a beer, Ron.
No, I want that beer.
It's got to get cold first.
We didn't get to 100, Ron. Sorry.
I'm trying to motivate people.
I
Yeah.
got the shakes now.
Yeah, he's gonna fall off his broken stool.
Ron, what have you been up to
Okay.
since we saw you last?
Definitely not touching one of those.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
a while because you gave me COVID. Thank you for that. That was 2 weeks of hell with me and my family. We're
Oh, is that when you were coughing? Good thing
Yes,
that's not happening.
it's literally on camera.
On his hand.
I can't.
It was
give-
literally on camera, and then I was gone for 2 weeks because the whole family got COVID, where none of us could make a meal.
I can't give you COVID. I've never had COVID ever. How can I give you
never had
COVID?
sex either.
But I can't give you an STD. You see?
Yeah, you're a virgin that has never had COVID. That's just weird.
I'm pure. I'm pure.
Yeah. What have you been up to, man? Doing your comedy? And you used to be a big time dealer in New York City. What? Oops.
So
Oopsie.
Before COVID,
I wasn't Ron. Like there was a time where I wasn't Ron the waiter.
Get out.
there was a time where I was
Ron
Ron.
the busboy.
I was
Ron the bar back.
Ron, get out.
A boy can dream. I made it all the way up to waiter, and then I OD'd in the bathroom and they fired me. You're a weird dude, Ron.
I started off as a porter. No. So at one point, I wasn't Ron the waiter. I was Ron the drug dealer.
Oh damn.
Listen, this is how it.
Ron,
it's
you've
really
gotten me
innocent.
kicked off a lot of social media
No,
in the last few months, so just
it's-
talk vague.
no,
Everyone
it's-
understands.
So my cousin was one of the top photographers in New York City, and his guy, where he would get his herbs from, his name is Richie, a Chinese guy.
I didn't have a job at the time. I needed a job. So my cousin goes, hey, can
I
you
stop
help?
you for a second? Because that's just too funny. Eddie Edwards, Ron is a poor man's Joe Pesci. Sorry, Ron. I didn't want you to hear that. But you decided to get out of the murder room.
I hear Joe Pesci, the voice, all the
I
time.
didn't want to get on it, but hold on, let me put it on the
But
big
nobody ever
screen.
told him they thought he was funny.
Oh, wow.
I'm going back into the darkness.
That's funny. So you had a cousin? I
Okay,
guess?
so here's the deal. So
I got bored with your story. So what happened?
So I ended up selling
Weed.
I ended up selling weed for 3 years. Wow. So I would work from like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And if
You had an actual shift, an 8 hour
yes,
shift?
it was like, dude, it was like
I
really
swear to God,
organized.
like, I'm not even trying to make
I'm
a
not
joke.
joking, it was
I just
so
thought if you were a
organized.
dealer, you just
No.
like willy-nilly.
No, I
willy-nilly, I'll sell for a while.
no.
You had an actual...
No, I had a boss. Like I had
You had a boss
I
and you
had
had to do
two
8
Chinese
hours.
bosses. They're American
The
Chinese.
HR department.
I've known this. I've known this guy.
HR.
Hold your hands up. You have all your digits. Not Yakuza, right?
How'd you get out, man?
I got arrested and I was in the Tombs for 36 hours.
I would get
So long story short,
yeah, right.
if one day, so I worked 5 days a week. You get $15 an hour.
Stop, Ron. I'm really good at this. You don't jump ahead. So you had an 8 hour shift, right?
Yes.
I hate when people give me really good shit and then they just babble. Babble. I don't think the fun parts are.
I'm really good at this.
All right, you had an 8 hour shift. No, that's where it's interesting to me. So walk me through the day. You had 8 hours.
Like 15-minute break.
Yeah. No, how did your 8 hours?
Okay, so I would meet him in Union Square.
Okay.
And I would be at the bodega where there was cheer, whatever. and then he would text me and say, I'm around the corner in front of this number, and I would go into the car with him, and he would give me a phone, and then he would give me a bag, and the bag had like 20 canisters, like little, like they call them plastic coffins. By the way, all high-end weed, super high-end weed, and those were $50. And then I had 8 plastic bags of Ace that were going for $130.
Oh my God.
And he would give me that,
right,
and the phone,
He'd kick you out of the
And
car and
then-
say, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
and then always would,
see you at
Wipe your mouth
4:30.
off first.
and then there'd always be, because it's the beginning of the shift, there'd always be 3 or 4 orders already. So he may drive me to a few. So, and they never reimbursed me for public transportation. So I had.
Did you keep your receipts, Ron?
They don't do that. There's no HR department. So I had.
Going to admin.
By the way, I had to accrue all the costs. So if I'm on the east side, I'm literally taking express buses up and down 1st and 2nd Avenue. If I'm on the west side, I'm taking the
That's
subway.
how you got to. Okay, so you
So
got
I'm
around.
literally I'm traveling on express buses.
But how are you getting the orders?
Okay, so
Through the. I
Okay,
mean, this is a long time ago, so
so
the phone
he
wasn't
gives
as easy.
he gives me a phone, and this is literally how it would work. I would get a text, and it would give me the address, and then I would have to respond by saying okay, and then I would go there, and then as soon as I leave, the protocol was finished, and then he would either give me another address or say find a place to chill in the area. So if I was on the east side on a Monday,
Oh my God,
I was on the west side on a
no
Tuesday.
idea.
So literally, I was never the same side 2 days in a row
Right.
because these guys were really cautious. These guys were like Chinese mafia. Like these guys were like serious about it. By the way, the guy, his name was Richie. Obviously, like Richie Rich. Obviously, it's not his name. He was like a very scary Chinese guy. And the other guy, Joe.
I would
No,
assume
his name was actually Litchi.
Yeah. I would
Dude,
assume.
I was so
I would
naive.
assume the Chinese guy wasn't
Dude,
named Richie.
I was so naive. I thought his name was Richie because I knew him for years before I ever worked for him. And now here's the thing. Every Wednesday, this is the truth, and I have the proof. I sent it to Opie.
Can you stop for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
This guy, same guy, says Ron is the never-ending storyteller.
The Never Ending Story is a very good movie.
I'm actually into this. So you had 8 hour shifts. Now, what was your percentage?
Oh, no. It doesn't work like that. It's
What?
literally, it's just $15 cash under the table.
You're making $15 an hour?
Worst drug dealer in the world.
That's just 10 years ago. But he kept saying, you're making a lot of money because there's no taxes. He said that to me.
Oh, you mean I can't file?
No, but however,
Why wouldn't he give you why wouldn't you get a cut? You would get $15 an hour. You could have worked at McDonald's.
Nah, you know who's cheaper than the Jews? The Chinese, dude. Fuck that. I never got a bonus. I never got
no bonus.
Nothing.
Do they throw a Christmas party?
So once a week, by the way, here's my bonus. This is the truth. Once a week.
Bring your own beer.
Yeah.
Once a week, I was able to take one $50 container for me. That was it.
Dude, they were taking advantage of you for real. You had to work an 8-hour shift and you were making $15 an hour?
Cash under the table.
But with all that risk, that's crazy.
You really have to hammer that one home.
Right.
I was eating shirts.
Why weren't you just a bartender?
Is it on your LinkedIn?
You would have made more money as a bartender.
Can I tell you something? Like, there's a freedom to it. Like, you're on your own.
You think?
You know what I mean? You're by yourself. There's no one biting on your. I don't know. So every Wednesday, every Wednesday, I would go to the Colbert Report on the West Side. I think it was in the fifth.
Wait, what?
I'm the guy. Every Wednesday, I'm going to the Colbert Report. So
allegedly,
and
I have the proof. So let me tell you what happened.
He has the proof. Holy shit, he ain't messing
Get it
around.
notarized
So
and bring it down here.
when I'm a couple blocks away.
How many years ago was this?
last week.
Because I'm still trying to get on Colbert Show.
Well, if you looked at the dates, I think it was about 10 years ago.
All right. So 10 years ago, every Wednesday you were at the Colbert Show?
About 10 years ago. I have all you have to go through security. You have to wear like the Colbert lamination. I have all that on my wall. When a girl comes over, I'm like, hey, I used to do the Colbert show. I used to do that show. So I'm just showing like that's some of my.
Wait, he's got proof today.
I got.
So these are laminates from the Colbert Show?
Right. Like you believe me, you can't walk in without a name tag.
Ronald,
you have to go through security.
Ronald.
So
Yeah.
this means you had sex with a girl once?
No, not yet.
So you go there.
Okay, so I call.
Wait, how many people needed your service?
Dude, I'm selling 24 little canisters. They're buying $1,200 every Wednesday.
And you get $15 an hour.
And no one there was,
No, but I
was
get
on
tipped
to,
though. No, they tip me.
but no one there was on to
Okay.
something was weird going on
So
here?
here's how it worked, and I was nervous about it as well. I was like, man, am I going to get in trouble here?
Right.
So a couple blocks away, I call him. I'm like, yo, I'm a couple blocks away, and then he tells the guy to meet me outside. One of the writers.
Mm-hmm.
Then the writer takes me in, and then I have to go through security, and
With
and I have to show
with
ID.
product on you?
Well, they're not looking in the
Security's
bag.
probably knows.
The reason is they're not looking
Most
in the
security
bag.
guys do look in the bag.
Dude, they're not looking in the bag because the head, one of the head writers is bringing me in,
Okay.
and he says, "This is Ron. He's a writer." Like they're literally calling me a writer. They're not like, "Hey, this is Ron." One of the
Did it say it on that picture?
So then,
oh my God.
then we literally go down like 2 levels, and while I'm going down 2 levels, you can see on the monitors there's Stephen Colbert like they're shooting live, like he's on stage. That's why they did it, because Stephen can't be around.
Right.
So I'm not
So they're
joking.
making sure he's
There's
far
busy
far
doing
removed.
something.
Okay.
it can only happen when he's literally on stage.
Okay.
So we literally, you go, by the way, I wouldn't be able to like exit by myself. It's like a labyrinth. Boom, 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 boom. We're down in the basement, and it's all writers. It's all like they all have their cubicles. They're buying a lot of weed. Their favorite was Girl Scout cookie. Girl Scout cookie is delicious.
What
Girl
makes it so
Scout.
delicious?
Oh, because you're so high.
Oh, really?
So I said, this is true. I said to the writer, I'm like, hey, does Steven smoke? Does he know about this? And he's like, oh, no. He said to me, he's like, no, he's by the book. He's straight laced. I'm like, so Steven doesn't smoke. My question was, I said, does Steven smoke? And he's like, no,
Right.
absolutely not. And the reason I don't sell weed anymore is because I got arrested because they thought I was a heroin kingpin.
Wait, what?
I feel like I keep touching your ass by accident. I was
that's
making
what
up.
that is?
Yeah, it's my hand. Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
We're getting close.
Oh, we're getting there.
Oh my,
Where we
wait.
at?
What
Wait,
number
80
were we at?
bucks?
We were
You
at
around
60, 65.
I want to try the shemang.
Brian
65.
Bernard, 1999. Let's call it 20. So now we're up to $85. Cheers to Opie, Matt, Scott, and Ronnie. Right the fuck on.
Getting there.
Awesome. Thank you, Brian Bernard.
Quick,
all the way
shut
out
it
there on Long Island. But
Ronnie's thirsty.
when you coming back, Brian? We got to have a beer proper here at Gebhards.
Gebhards.
All right,
As
so,
you wish.
so 40 hours a week, not making much money. They took advantage of you.
Well, hold on. What's
You
40
did it.
times 15?
Dude,
Like-
you were dealing
Nobody
pot. You should have been making way more than $15 an hour.
I did.
Matt, am I right?
Yeah, way right.
Wait,
I did
how many stops a day on average?
10. Sometimes it'd be 30. Sometimes it'd be so busy he'd have to actually like, pick me up in the car, and we were like doing deliveries in the car.
You just say car first.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Car.
You said car first, then he said
But then he
car.
corrected it.
Ah.
He said it right.
Yeah.
I was.
I want people to think that I'm from Boston.
Now is my
He's a
my
asshole.
agent is like, she hates it. She wants me to lose it completely. So
That ain't happening, Ron. You're
Can we
wrong.
meet her?
you met her.
I said, can we meet her?
Oh, she's badass.
Yeah.
She's way better than him.
So the day I got arrested,
No, not at all.
He's used to it.
all right, please, it literally bounced off me.
Honestly, Ron, you wouldn't be here if I didn't think you were good. Oh, why did I have to say that?
I don't like the compliment.
I hate compliments.
No.
My mom never complimented
Oh my
me.
God, guys getting
What?
emotional in the basement.
Yeah, right in your friggin' tandem bike.
I swear to God.
Oh wait, we got.
You knew it was right.
Hold on, we got another $2. Mike Bergen Jr.
Mike Bergen Jr.
And he's not upstairs, is he?
No, he
he's
blew us off. He blew us off
his
again.
sons play the championship.
No, I don't care. His son's playing the championship. You should have been here, Mike. He blew us off
Loser.
again. Ron.
Thanks for the $2.
Oh, here's Ron. Get to the point. The story has no sense.
Okay, so listen.
That's why we're weaving with other stuff, by the way.
The day I got arrested, I remember distinctively on the train. By the way, it was so Lower East Side. I think it was like below the bridge. It was all Orthodox Jews. Do you know where I'm talking about, Lower East Side?
No. God, no.
It was so Lower East
Look at me. You
Side.
think I know
I
an
don't know.
Orthodox
I don't know.
Jew?
It was all Orthodox Jews. On the way there was a black guy. It's the first time I ever saw it.
Well, you're from Boston. You
Masturbate.
definitely never saw a black guy.
He was masturbating
When was the first time you saw a black guy being from Boston? 35?
when I moved to New York.
Why are you still a virgin? One giant coconut ball with a little
With one hair.
Because no one lives
you
up
look
to
like
my
a
mother.
World War II bomb.
They scared of the Hebrew hammer.
I'm going back in the room, boys.
I messed up the line. I was so confident, and then let me get this out. All right, go ahead, Ron. Sorry. It's
So,
for you, of course.
The reason I remember the black guy messing with the subway because I was on my way to this stop where I got arrested, Lower East Side, and the intercom doesn't work. So the guy, my boss, goes, "Call me when you're a couple blocks away, and I'll tell him to come down."
Okay.
I go, so I'm a couple blocks away. I'm like, "Yo, I'm a couple blocks away." All right, wait like a minute and go. There's no one there. Like I'm in front of the building. I'm like, so I'm pacing a little bit. And I'm like, it's not a good idea to be hanging out in front of a building when you have drugs on them.
Can we stop your story again, Ron?
Yes.
Because you're a comedian. You can go with anything. Apostrophe 65. Why is Ron wearing a 1970s bank robber's costume?
Yeah. Killer.
This is a stick-up, boys.
I love doing this because it's just so stupid. Everything is just so stupid.
Put the money in the bag, boys.
I should make stupid money doing this. This is stupid. All right, go ahead. Sorry, Ron. So you knew something was up because
Okay,
you're
just
outside
like-
the building. No one's coming out.
Right. So I'm
All
like,
right.
dude, you got to be careful.
Were you
By the
dressed
way,
like this?
no, but like they take it seriously. They're like, Ron, always when you're on the block, before you continue, always look. Hey, blah blah blah. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it.
And make sure you look for Jenny.
So I go back around the corner. I'm like,
Jenny on the block. Anyone
get it?
Jenny
I was
Craig.
looking. I was thinking Forrest Gump.
That reference completely failed.
Just run.
Oh,
I
man.
like the Jenny Craig.
Oh, I'm pulling back muscles. I'm swinging so hard just to help this stupid story along. I hope you appreciate it. I look like an idiot because I'm swinging so hard.
We're bicycling. So I go back around. I'm like, hey, he's not there. And he's like, oh, hold on. Then he calls me back. He goes, okay, he's coming down. Wait a minute. I go back. There's no one fucking there. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm getting nervous now.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
I go back. I'm like, yo, he's not there. Hold on. Calls me back. He goes, okay, he's actually outside right now. So now it's like 3 times. I go back. He's there. This fucking young Asian kid. I'm there like 5 minutes. I sell him weed. And this is where it gets fucking crazy.
This is the good part.
This is the
All right. This is what we've all been
You
waiting
ready?
for.
Let me go.
Let's go. Get it.
Does anybody want to take a pee break first?
40 minutes later and losing half the audience. What happened, Ron?
So I'm now coming down and I exit the doors and there's a bus stop. And because my next stop is I have to go back up to 14th Street, like
Okay.
Alphabet City, 14th Street.
Jesus.
I start walking towards the bus stop, dude, and this fucking unmarked car speeds towards me. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be run over. And like fucking pulls up right beside me. And the 2 fucking doors open in the back and 2 guys jump out and grab me. And at first I'm like, I'm being robbed. But they weren't. They were undercover cops. The first fucking thing he says to me, he goes, he says
Do you know how to edit a story?
Good night, everybody. So he says to me, what's in the bag?
Oh, shit.
And I said, what do you mean? It's heroin. We know it's heroin. I'm like, I don't have heroin in the bag. He goes, so what do you have in the bag? I'm like, it's just weed.
Gotcha.
And, no. And he goes, so you don't have heroin? I'm like, I don't have heroin. He goes, do you have weapons on you? I'm like, I don't have weapons. He goes, do you have any narcotics on you? I'm like, no.
Just weed.
I'm just literally
Oh,
selling
my
weed.
God.
And literally the 2 guys go, like, you can almost hear them go, fuck. It turns out
Nobody's happy.
there
to
was
see
a,
you.
it turns out there's a heroin drug mill in that fucking building.
Damn.
And it was a sting operation. They see me coming and going a few times. And then you see an Asian guy come retrieve me. They blew the fucking cover. Now here's where
My
this is
God.
why all charges were dropped. They did something very illegal. I'm handcuffed, and they go, let's go. You're going to take us where you just came from. It's like,
Drive.
you're going to show us the apartment. That's illegal. You cannot take a suspect handcuffed into a crime scene. So they really think they did it. They got the case. Big heroin deal.
Right.
Knock on the door. It's just this fucking pimply faced Chinese kid buying fucking weed so we can play his fucking video games.
Oh, my
So now I go
God.
back to the precinct and I'm like, listen, guys, I'm actually a pretty educated guy. I'm pretty sure you cannot take a handcuffed suspect into a crime scene. Like, you put my life at risk. And he must have been the head detective. He literally put his hand like this. And he went,
Oh, my God.
like, I could have got them. It's serious. By the way, they're in trouble not only for that, they're in trouble because they blew their cover.
Right.
So he goes to me. Now I have to go. They can't release me. I have to go through the tombs. I have to go through the system. And he said to me, we're going to highly recommend to the public defender that all charges are dropped because you were very helpful. And you're going to get all your... Dude, I had like $1,700 in cash
They
on.
give you your money back?
Yes.
No way.
They gave me my cash and they gave me my phone back. They were going to get my phone back. They were going to keep both phones. And I said, that phone is mine. That phone is his. I'm in the tombs. Dude, 36 hours. I'm the only white guy in the tombs. It's all black and Puerto Rican. They all think I'm an undercover cop. I think apparently it's legal. There can be spotters in these cages. So like, so you can incriminate yourself.
They're going to babble about other shit.
Right.
Right.
So, dude, everyone was like, dude, I was like the mafia guy. No, dude, the only white guy. Then 36 hours, start talking to people, and I'm like, yeah, they thought I was some heroin kingpin. Everyone was like, ooh.
Why, if they knew they effed up, do they leave you there for 36
That's
hours?
out of their control. Like that's it. Like, but they said I have to be run through the system.
So you didn't have to toss anyone's salad or anything like that. You were good. Is that where
they
you
didn't serve salad, dude? Dude,
Well,
I
you
was
gotta
there.
go find it. You
Dude,
got to go find your own
I was
salad.
there for 2 days.
Not just gonna show
I
up.
lived off of
You gotta get it.
2 pieces of white bread. You had 2 choices: 2 pieces of white bread with 1 slice of cheese with mustard,
Sounds good.
or PB&J. And they gave you the only thing to drink.
PB&J.
Yep.
Oh my God.
That was it. I ate that for 2 days straight.
No bread. Hold the bread.
No.
I just want the PB.
And the
Little
milk.
J.
And the truth is, the milk was sour.
Oh, the milk was sour.
And-
Did you have to
Ron.
shake a lot?
Yeah, that's why he didn't swallow.
I just-
He said.
I remember one guy sleeping underneath. So there's a bench, and so there's guys sitting on top of him, like
Yeah.
on top of the bench. There's a guy sleeping underneath the bench with fucking roaches coming in and out of him.
Oh my God.
And here's my scary prison story. So, you ever been in the tombs? Like,
no,
It's
Ron.
like giant cages.
We're
so,
not degenerates.
you know, like
you.
there's 20, 30. By the way, in a weekend
Either
too.
of us.
So it was full capacity.
I was a
weekend.
temp for hire when I needed money.
Now
Ron.
when
Wasn't
you're in
searching
one
out Chinese guys.
when you're in one cage, you can
Bath houses.
you can
Right.
see like the
What?
cage. You can see the cage across from you, right, with other guys. The guy in the other cage starts getting into it with the guy in my cage. Like, yo, what the fuck you looking at? No, fuck you. No, fuck you.
I'll bend these bars.
You know what I mean? Yo, fuck you, motherfucker. What the fuck you doing? Right? So the guy in the other cage, I'm not joking, like stereotypical, like prison terror. He looked like Clubber Lang. He looked like Mr. T, but like, Clubber Lang. Like, one of the scariest black men I've ever seen in my life. And he literally said to the guy in my cage,
all I know is I wish I was in the tombs right now.
and
Oh,
yes, right.
the field trip.
And I'm tagging my brother. He writes, "Please hit him with an empty keg." So it runs in the family, Ron. I'm sorry.
So
We all hate you.
So the guy.
We all hate you.
Let me finish story before I forget.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, you'll forget.
So the guy in the other cage says to the guy in my cage, "Yo, motherfucker, I'll catch you on the prison yard,
Oh, damn.
and I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, "Oh, this is like too much real. This is like too much real life."
Right.
I was like, I'm a cop, everybody. No. So he literally, he literally is like, "I'll catch you in the prison yard, motherfucker." No, he said, "You better hope I don't catch you in the prison yard because I'm gonna fucking kill you."
Was there a prison yard at the time?
No, but I'm saying everyone's getting arrested. Like these.
Oh, like
no,
they
but-
would meet
No,
somewhere.
but this is what he said. It put a chill in me. He goes, "I already got 2 murders pending over me. One more is not going to matter, motherfucker.
Oh,
You're
damn.
dead. You're dead." Like, they took this guy and put him in a separate cell by himself
Right.
to cool him off.
It's probably why he did it.
Now, no, this guy's scary, bro. By the way, he got released, and they thought he did 2 more murders while he got released, so that's why he was back.
Oh, Jesus.
So no, he was in prison for 17 years, got released,
And we've been in prison for 40 minutes.
and they think the
My
2
murder,
murders.
my
They think
murder.
the 2 murders were revenge murders. Like, this guy's like the real deal. Now here's the symmetry. Here's long story short.
Oh,
36
thank
hours.
God. Thank God.
36 hours later, I go downstairs
Till we got out.
to meet my public defender. It's my time finally. The public defender goes, I'll never forget the words. She goes, "Well, Mr. Berman, this is your lucky day." And I'm like, "What's lucky about it?" She goes, "All charges have been dropped by the recommendation of the arresting officers. You're free to go. Like, you don't even have to go see a judge." By the way, it was the best prison diet. Dude, I lost a lot of weight. Dude, I had a few. Dude, it was like the best diet I've ever been on.
So you leave this situation, and then do you decide?
Oh, I was.
And I don't want a long answer. I'm scared to ask a question.
That's
So
about a severance
No,
package.
seriously. After that incident, you were like, "I'm done."
No.
You went back.
No, I'm going to tell you. They told you if you ever get arrested, you're done.
Don't stop interrupting.
Like
He's about to get there.
Yeah,
Right,
no, but I'm
right,
saying
right.
if you ever get
Second
arrested,
hour of the
they
show.
said if you ever get arrested, that's it. We cut ties and blah blah blah.
Oh, they cut ties on
They
you.
cut ties. They don't want it. So can you imagine?
So you were willing to go back into
dude,
the.
they were panicking. Like, where the fuck's Ron? Like, he's
Oh
got all
my
the drugs and
God.
money on him. Where is
So you don't
Ron?
have to give your 2 weeks or anything
Dude,
like that.
Dude, they're calling my cousin. Yo, we can't
You
find
didn't have an
Ron.
exit interview. Put him on as a reference.
You weren't able to get
An exit interview like in the NFL?
You weren't able to get your box with the plant.
Yeah, cardboard box. You go down the elevator all alone.
I'll tell you, this is what I learned doing this for 3 years. On weekends, if you're getting a late night order for weed, it's because they're all doing coke and they want to smooth it out. Late night, Friday, Saturday nights doing this, dude, I'm telling you, I saw everything. Like girls topless, they don't care. Like I was propositioned, but I'm saving myself.
Right, man. Jesus, that's a hell of a story for real.
Yeah,
And what was your next job after that?
I went back to waiting tables.
You went, all right.
No, but by the way, I would have gone back.
What'd you say?
Staples.
Staples.
No, by the way, I would have gone back, and
For 14 an hour.
Richie, the head guy, called me up and was like grilling me. Do they have my license plate number? Do they have my name?
Sure.
And I'm like, I said, Richie, once they found out I wasn't the heroin dealer, they didn't give a fuck. They showed me Asian guys who were heroin dealers. You didn't. I said, I didn't. That's all they did. And I said, Richie, they never asked for your license plate. Once they realized they blew the cover, they didn't care. He didn't believe me, by the way.
I know how you got out of the tombs. You talked your way out of it, didn't you? And then my mom.
Get this guy out of here!
She's a lesbian and married a candidate. Oh my God! Release this guy.
Third generation.
That's actually a really good story. Unfortunately, we lost our audience and we're not going to hit 100.
What?
We're
Good job, Ron.
If we hit $100, let me show the bottle again for an incentive.
Light
Ron, go
switch,
back
light
to the top.
switch right there on the left.
I'm actually going to get an edible.
That way you don't get
You're going
hurt.
to get an edible.
No, I'm good.
We're good, Ron.
You want a piece?
No, I don't want a piece. I'm a father with 2 kids that want me home right now. Did you listen to any of that?
There were a few parts of it that I tuned into.
You know what I learned today? I absolutely don't have ADHD. Really? I learned that today. You learn something every day.
He just ran off again.
Yeah, he ran off. He's probably, you know what he's doing. He's stealing something of yours.
I know.
All right.
I know. There's nothing good down here.
Do you got security cameras down here?
Yes.
Hopefully. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All
I got one in the murder room.
All right, good. Jennifer Ferris, you should be paying us for listening to that. that GD story. What's GD mean?
Goddamn.
All right. Yeah. Oh, Ron. Sure. Yeah. The prison story wasn't good enough.
Ronnie wants a drink.
We didn't. Yeah. Go buy one because we didn't get our $100. I think we're like what $10
close
short.
are we?
We're about $10
Oh,
short.
come on.
$10.
Sorry.
I put this on for $10.
No, sorry, Ron. Sorry.
You did it.
Ron was in jail. Yes, he was. Is that what you got out of that? Yes, he was.
Pretty much all we got.
We have that
It's
in
even
common.
chilled. It's the temperature.
I know that it's a perfect temperature and everything, but we're $10 short.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
Can we have a
guys.
Christmas miracle, please?
A Christmas miracle?
Please.
What? It's Leap
Can
Day.
we? Oh.
Is anyone else annoyed by Leap Day?
What does that?
Does anybody know?
What does that mean
Anybody
if
who has
you?
a birthday today?
What does that mean if it's your birthday?
It means you're like 4.
So
Yeah.
stupid.
You're like
You're
4
in
or
March.
8 or
You're in March.
something.
34 years.
My kids actually have one of their teachers is
Is it?
Leap Year baby,
So they're all
and he
special
does the
today.
jokes.
They
I'm
love that
12.
shit. They love it.
I'm 12 today. Oh, shut up. How about
Barf.
this? How about this? If you have a real job, you work for free today.
Yeah, exactly.
Figure it out. Do the math. You work
I
for
like
free.
that idea.
Oh yeah, that's good for you.
Let's
You're
do
an
it.
owner.
I'll tell him
Congrats.
tomorrow.
That's why I left work early.
Now my brother's writing. Effing A. Now he's carrot. If it's not
Carrot flop.
just in case if you're wondering if it runs in the family, that's my brother, and he's way more brutal than me. He'll take a crowbar to your head, no problem, and then hide in the woods for 2 days. What? I don't know. I just made that up. Scott.
Oh, that was a lot better than Ron's
Tell
story.
that story.
It's not a real story.
Let Ron tell that
I
story.
made
No.
that up. I made that up.
Adapt it.
We'll be here till next Tuesday.
I make up stuff.
Apparently, I think Ron does too.
No, I believe Ron's story. No, Ron's a very funny comedian. You wouldn't know that here today. But what do you mean you hid in the woods for 2 days. Oh, sorry. All right, I guess we're gonna put this bottle back.
No!
We're gonna put this bottle back here, Scott.
It'll be right here waiting for
Oh, thanks, guys.
We were $10 away from opening that bad boy up. Sorry, we're putting it back.
Oh, what's wrong with people?
We're putting it back, and as we were gonna,
No one has Christmas spirit.
Matt was gonna talk about banging his host mom as we drank some Belgian.
Didn't agree to it, but I would have.
You would have.
It was going to come out anyway.
Oh, people are going, OS the wig. LOL. That's Hacks. What's up,
ruined
Hacks? I like the wig.
I hope that hurts like hell.
I'm getting a cramp.
I hope that hurts.
All right,
so
get
bad.
up. Ron,
I'm getting a cramp in my hip from this. I'm going to stand
up,
for a
Macy
second.
Gray.
Oh.
Get up, Macy Gray. No? Thank you.
That's good.
Making me sit there on that line.
Dude, these don't fuck your hips.
What?
No, my hips are.
No,
Well, I worked out
my hips are in
yesterday.
fuck shape.
Ron, you were in the tombs.
Yeah, Ron, we don't have girl hips, Ron. You can sit like gentlemen.
Dude, I have birthing hips. I do. Look at me.
You have birthing hips?
Yeah, look at that.
All right.
I'm
good
not
for you.
petite.
Yeah, Ron's story dries up and donations. Your story did dry up our donations, Ron.
Yeah.
It really did. I said Macy Gray,
You did,
right?
yeah.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
Macy Gay. That's what that says.
Oh, is that Joe Dale? Did I miss the R? Okay, all right.
Thinking of you, babe.
Look at me. What is Ron doing?
I'm trying to settle
You
in.
smelling his ass now? What the fuck?
Here's the thing. You have to
Did
hit.
you just give me a hickey? What was that? All right, listen. I got to be real for a second. No kidding aside, thank you very much. I mean, we're going to drink it anyway, but thank you very much.
Is that a champagne?
I asked for $100 today. Look, we don't make any money doing this. Matt fucking pays for the party every week. If you want to know, no, we try to do the right thing. But anyway,
we all try.
we try. But thank you for the $100 today. We're going to open this up.
Hurt you.
No, but do it.
So
no,
listen, if you're just tuning in, Ron,
you know how to
we
do it?
gave you 80 minutes.
Hey, look at that. That's not done.
Listen,
80 minutes for nothing.
so we're in the basement of Gebhards on the Upper West Side. This is Gebhards Beer Culture. Matt has another joint called just Beer Culture on 45th between 8th and 9th. Both joints are awesome.
That's a nice color.
We're in the basement because he's got is the crowd good upstairs?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Not bad, right? So we decided to do it in the basement today. What else was I going to say? Oh, Matt collects a lot of really cool beers. We're actually opening up some that's like 14 years old.
Yeah, this one's
Thank you,
old.
sir. Is it 14?
Is it
14. It says 2010 on the bottle.
Is it possible it could be skunk?
Yep.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, but it's right on.
No, it's
Yeah,
fucking
it's a
wonderful.
sour beer.
Should we?
What's that?
Should we?
It's supposed to smell like that.
Wait, no,
I
no,
promise.
No, don't drink it yet. A couple
Like
things.
vinegar.
It smells
Yeah.
vinegary, which
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna like.
Balsamic.
Could you
Yeah.
explain this again for real?
All right, so this is the Rodenbach vintage, but the classic Rodenbach.
What is a Rodenbach?
Rodenbach is the brewery. No, Belgian.
Where are they from? They're from
They're
Belgium.
from Belgium. Roeselare,
2010.
Belgium.
Okay.
And it's a Flemish sour red ale that gets aged in oak for 18 months.
Can I ask the dumb question?
Yep.
Red because of possibly red wine vinegar or no?
No,
Okay.
red because of the inside of the oak that it's aged in.
Gotcha.
It's charred oak. It's charred oak.
And-
But I smell
the
the
red
vinegar
comes out.
kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's it because it's basically an infection. Honestly, like when you make a sour
rum.
beer,
Oh God, I can make some wine.
It's a yeast infection.
it is.
Oh,
It is.
you gotta go there, Ron.
Mhm.
By the way, I know enough that
It
you're
makes
supposed to drink this out of like a goblet, like a wine glass.
This one's
Am I
got
right?
a flute. Yeah,
A
it's
flute.
like a
You're
white
not supposed
wine
to drink
flute.
it out of it.
Cheers.
For real?
For the aroma. Am I right?
But would most people notice that?
Well, I mean, it helps. It
Yeah.
helps. And in Belgium, it's always served in the right glass.
Correct.
It's a pride thing. Oh boy, that's tart.
Ooh,
A little sweet and vinegary.
Yeah. I
Ooh,
used to make-
It's as good a salad dressing as it is a beer.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. No shit, Opie. You've never made a joke. Shut up. I read your shit. Shut your mouth.
You don't have to type it now.
Yeah.
I would easily put this on a Greek salad and
Yeah,
be
yeah.
very happy with a little olive oil, right?
Or just some feta floating in your glass.
Yeah.
It's not bad though.
Garnish with
Italian
feta.
herb.
You know what? This paired with a nice feta cheese would be wonderful. Really? Am I right? Little black olive?
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Huh? I pair this with feta.
Oh, ATF Media. This is awesome. Thank you. We do this like we have a lot of fun doing these. I hope more people check them out.
I feel like this is good for the digestion.
Yeah.
Because apple cider is very
good. Tell us tomorrow what you think about that.
Yeah. I had a shitty day too.
But boom.
Literally.
Worse than
not literally, but no, I woke up this morning incredibly dizzy and lightheaded and nauseous, like I wanted to puke. And then I went and did my laps. I've been swimming a lot in my building, but make sure you sign up. I know she didn't sign up. Shut up. $6,000 a month. I'm gonna swim in the pool whenever I want. And then I'm in the pool and I'm incredibly nauseous trying to do my laps, and I notice the pool waves. I was the only one in the pool.
Oh, that guy?
No, yeah, but I'm the only guy in the pool. That should not be happening. Long story short,
this is how you do it.
Thank you, Matt.
I mean,
cheers. I even have time to cheers.
Matt, thank you for waking me up.
Look, I can stretch out my hand. Look at all the time I got to tell
We can do aerobics in here.
Long story short, it's so fucking windy in New York. My building was swaying. I got motion sickness. It's only happened. This is the second time. The other time was Superstorm Sandy. The building is swaying.
So it was the building knocking the water around, not your man boobs.
Yeah, but no, not my man boobs. But
they're floating up the side underneath his armpits.
Yeah, those are my flotation devices.
They're swimmies.
But the pool's on the bottom floor, but we have a fake road in front of our building, meaning it's a floating road. So the building actually goes down another 60, 80 feet. So the fucking pool, that's how windy it's been in New York. There's waves in our stupid pool. And then 500 feet above the streets, that building was swaying. And I checked in with my family. They were pretty much feeling the same shit.
Opie, can I ask you a serious question?
Sure.
How many times have you peed in the pool?
That day.
Come on.
No, I mean when I'm doing laps, no. But I pee.
Really?
I pee in pools.
Like even adults, kids.
I stand right next to him and just
pees.
I do all the time.
Like it doesn't matter how old you are.
At the polar plunge,
I never swim, but I just pee right in
I
the
love
pool.
swimming.
You want to know my best pooping in a pool story?
Yes.
Caddyshack?
Anything's better than Ron's story.
Well, I'm in Turks and Caicos. Me, my wife, and my very young, I'll just say kid. And this kid of mine had a diaper on, and he was swimming in the pool, and just
boom,
explosive.
Oh, really?
Like in the tubes.
And it's a fancy place.
It was.
Grace Bay Club. Shout out Grace Bay Club, Turks and Caicos. And,
so you're
like,
the one.
Can you see it? Can you see the brown in the pool?
No, it was stringy like roast beef. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. And
Hold on, was there other people in the water?
people in the water. No, exclusive resort. So maybe I don't remember anymore, but less than 10 people. But I'm like, man, this ain't good.
Like, are people screaming and
No, the key to the story, the key to the story, no one else knows.
Because my backstroke, spitting the water up in the air.
No one else sees this.
Whoa.
I'm like,
all right.
Yeah.
Looking around.
Go to the room.
And then I'm
Get over here.
And I'm about to like get my wife because she's the logical one.
Yeah.
What do we do here, And I'm getting ready to get out of the pool, and I look around. I'm like, I don't see anything anymore. I think we're good.
Brings them over to the jet.
I think
Cleans them all.
Nice.
Perfect.
so. I went with the. I think we're good, and that was it.
I think we're good.
I guess the next question is.
I was very surprised though. I'm like, wait, like 5 minutes ago, this was a bad scene. I think we should wrap up. My friend
Let's
Matt.
wrap it up.
Well, then.
And Ron.
And Ron.
Ron, cheers.
I'm going back in.
Are you going to go?
Bye, everybody!
Wait, you got to plug, Ron? You're going to get at least 2 followers.
Guys, here's the truth. Please follow me on Instagram. It's Ron Berman Comedy. And I'm single, girls!
No shit.
No shit.
You are single girls. Yes, you are.
Holler at your boy.
Kill all the single ladies.
Scott,
All right, get
Scott,
your ass back in the murder
yeah,
room.
go back in the murder room dramatically. Take your vinegar.
Until next time, I'm going back in.
Scottish king.
Yeah.